What up, YouTube? Happy New Year. It's 2025, quarter way through the 21st century. Probably got a lot of people thinking about their lives and the times we're in today and what we might have expected 5, 10, 20, 25 years ago versus what reality is today. And yeah, there's a lot to be grateful for, but it's a little bit of a strange time. I was at the gym, real low energy. I haven't been sleeping well. Gonna do a 3-day fast next week when the kids are in school, because I know I'm gonna be low energy, but I'm hoping that I can feel better after that. But yeah, I had this. What was I doing? Yeah, I was at the gym and I was, between sets, I was just on my phone, as people tend to do, trying to just find the right songs and thinking about when I was a kid. And my friend gave me a little tape that his older sister made for me. It was like a Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was like the Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Plus she threw like a few extra songs on the end, and just like having my little cassette player and recording off the radio and recording off other tapes. And it's funny, we have so much. Anyone with YouTube can access almost any song. Well, not any song. Not everything's on the internet. Let's just say half of all the music of all time. And yet I appreciated it so much more as a kid. I would just listen to my tapes over and over. Part of that was just because it came from friends. It came from people I knew. Part of that, of course, was just youth. When you're young, you can appreciate things so much more because everything's fresh and new. But it's weird. It's just, I feel like stuff has a different flavor when it comes from people. I think that's why consumerism doesn't satisfy, and even wealth doesn't satisfy. I'm in a place where I'm real broke right now, biking around. I'm about to go to the free food place after this. They salvage stuff that's right around expiry from the grocery stores in town, and they give it away, which is great. Because bananas are fine when they're a bit brown, and the bread usually doesn't get stale till like 3 days after. I get it, but what was I saying? Beautiful day. It's below freezing, but not too windy, so it's not bad. See, this is the thing. I'm not really talking to anybody, right? I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to a camera, so you can't remind me of where I was at. Oh yeah, consumerism, like, I don't know, stuff people give you has like a flavor to it. Stuff that people introduce you has a flavor to it. Like, I can still remember music and games and items that were given to me, or even sold to me or traded to me by someone. So, so even though I feel very envious of people with a lot of money, I know that just having more money is not going to bring happiness. I think happiness is it's hard to say, right? Because I'm not that happy, but I think it's just kind of being up in the mix, being in the flow. Like, it's not necessarily it's like getting and letting go, and feeling like you're going to be able to get more, feeling safe to let go. Like, yeah, I don't know, there's something cool about getting something. Like, say you get a bunch of food, right? And then as you're finishing it, there's something nice about that too. You're like, when you complete something, and then when it's gone out of your life, knowing that you can get the next thing. I don't know, like, not wasting, just utilizing what you're given. It's a good feeling. But yeah, I don't know, being fed up stuff by an algorithm is really strange. Oh yeah, the analogy I came up with at the gym was like, the internet is like a bathroom stall graffiti. It's like everyone's just writing their little thing, and then they're just kind of putting it out. And you can bring the bathroom stall in your pocket with you wherever you go. And some of the stuff, it's like written by your friends on the bathroom wall, but more and more it's just random people you'll never know, people you don't even know who they are, whether they're male or female, what country they're from, whether they're even human. Yeah, my 5-year-old stepdaughter, I was watching a yoga video and she was like, is she real? Is she real? And I'm like, yeah, I think she's real. But, you know, in 5-10 more years, you won't even know. You won't even know whether someone doing yoga on the computer or on your smart TV or your phone or whatever is real. And yeah, more and more. I mean, Facebook has never been really my thing. Although obviously there's a lot of good things. There's this life is a gift in the back of the bike trailer. I got my phone set up on my bike, recording this in some random field. But yeah, people are always giving away. We got so many toys. Like probably more than half the kids' Christmas gifts this year were from that group. We got this amazing dollhouse for them. And then I also dropped off some stuff for this lady. But yeah, it used to be like mostly stuff your friends would post, but now it's just 90% either ads or just groups trying to like push your buttons, trying to like start drama to like to keep you on the bathroom, in the bathroom stall. Like really, I don't know, when someone's like on their phone, there's this wide world, but we're all just scribbling little messages to each other. I mean, and that shit's fun when you're a kid. You pass little notes, so then you're in the world, but really no one knows what you're passing to Kathy or, you know, Jason or Jesus or whoever. Like, you know, you're passing little notes and nobody knows. But now everyone's in that. Everyone's just like passing little notes to each other. I mean, obviously people are in the real world doing real shit, probably more than me. But yeah, it's strange times. I was trying to think back, like, well, what was I up to 10 years ago? And I was going back to my old emails, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder if I made any YouTube videos from that time. But there was like a dead patch in my YouTube channel from like 2014, I think, to like 2017. I mean, if you're bored, you can go see for yourself. I mean, I posted a lot of chess videos, but nothing really personal. But that's because like my life was more interesting. There was more going on. And yeah, I think the less that we have going on in our real lives, the more we're online, and the more we're online, the more society becomes more online, because there's less going on, because people, it's easier, right? It's easier to like have a fight on a bathroom stall, right? Someone says something about your mama, and then you post something about theirs, and then you know, but you know, no one's gonna get hit in the face over that. No one's gonna lose their job over that. Well, I mean, people can lose their jobs over something they post on the internet. That's, oh yeah, that's better. I don't know why I'm wearing these transition lenses. In England, it's just so cloudy. I need all the light to cheer me up as I can. But yeah, that's my thesis, and I don't know what's the solution. I don't see a solution. Well, the solution is, you know, try to get more stuff going on in your community, with your friends, with your family, with your children, and yeah, do that, and stop watching this. I'll talk to you later. I'll be if anyone's curious, I'm gonna fast for 3 days, and I'm gonna do like a I think I'll do 3 videos, day 1, day 2, day 3. Try to keep it pretty brief. Yeah, because I just got this like pain in my solar plexus for like 20 years. It's like pain from like a 4 out of 10 to like 7 out of 10, like every day, all the time, which doesn't sound that bad, right? A 4, maybe 3 even, if I'm having a real good day. But I don't know, chronic pain will just like, it's just like, it's hard to explain. Just imagine just someone like squeezing you, or just my buddy right now, he's going through this, has this horrible skin rash and it's just itching, or someone with tinnitus where you just have buzzing in your ears and it just doesn't go and it just doesn't go and it doesn't go. And yeah, it's rough. It's rough. People go through way worse than me, and I try to count my blessings. I try to be grateful. I try not to be envious of people who have more than me, or get myself too emotional over people who have less. But yeah, and I don't think 3 days of fasting is gonna cure all my problems. Hopefully my mother-in-law, well, I'm not married yet, but she's gonna help me see a doctor because I don't have any medical insurance over here. See if I can get to the bottom of this. I got a blood panel. Some of my hormones are out of whack. Some of my most of my, like 90% of my biomarkers are good, but like 10% are pretty out of whack. So, but I don't know, when you're in pain every time you eat, it's just like life is just yeah, it's bad. So I'm just trying to like give my gut a rest, reset, and if I fast 3 days and then the first 3 days I'm eating, my pain is less, and then it goes back to where it's at now, hey, at least I get a little bit of relief. And yeah, I used to fast a lot in my 20s. It's like a bit pathological. Yeah, so my heart goes out to anyone who's going through like disordered eating, because I do understand you do feel a sense of power over these basic, I don't know, to have power over your basic biological functions can really help. Like, I understand people who get all controlling over their food and their sexuality and all these things, because it's horrible to feel pulled by biology. But you know, at my advanced age, I'm realizing you can't get away from biology, so you really have to figure yourself out and master this stuff. But yeah, it ain't easy for sure. And going through what I'm going through now without much money, I really want to remember where I'm at now, so when I do have money, that I can appreciate it, and I can appreciate and I could utilize it, and not throw it away, because it's so easy. I mean, obviously it's easy to have sympathy for poor people, but we should actually have some sympathy for rich people too, because wealth doesn't get rid of desperation. And if you have desperation and money, that's a bad thing, because you could just throw away your money chasing wild gooses like real fast. So I'm going to try to be real smart when I finally get mine. But anyway, thank you for watching, and hope some of my ramblings was useful, or at least entertaining. Take it easy.